Hey guys, it's Trisha, JK, it's actually Manic Media Dream, and today we are going to be going over one of my favorite shows. Well, not really going over one of my favorite shows, but this is the first time I'm going to be watching the promo for Pretty Little Liars. It was a show that came out in 2010, still very popular to this day, ran for 7 seasons, actually insane. The storylines were crazy, the plot twists were nuts. They actually started out being crazy like in a good way, and then by the end of the show they were crazy in like a really bad way. It doesn't change the fact that the show is completely iconic, and I mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I would be doing sort of a reaction video to Pretty Little Liars. Their first promo, I should say, and this is that video. I think it was in the posters, Pretty Little Liars posters video. You can check it out. I never know how it's going to flip it. It's going to appear somewhere up here. I want to check out this promo. I did use a few clips from it when I made that other Pretty Little Liars video, but if you're a Pretty Little Liars fan, we are going to be doing a little bit of a throwback. Well, it's Sunday, so we're going to be doing that. But yeah, this show basically encapsulated like the 2010s. Just because, again, it ran for 7 seasons and literally came out in 2010, so it was like, welcome to the new decade, and this is how we were introduced to the new decade, with just complete fear and anxiety, thinking that our neighbors were, like, blackmailing us and murdering our evil best friends. 2010 was, like, a wild time. I don't think the show would fly in this day and age, because there was a lot going on in this show, but I want to know what expectations people had when the show was coming out, because I got introduced to the show because I found out that there were books about it. And I was like, oh, cool. And then from there, I was like, wait a second, there's a TV show. And then I had just caught it in time when they were coming out with new episodes, or sorry, like the first season's episodes. And I was like, oh, cool, like I haven't missed much. But I never actually saw a promo. I just knew what the show was about. I knew that there was a book series and that you could figure out who A was based on those book series, and that maybe those book series would bleed into the show. So this is the first time we're going to be watching this promo. I'm excited to see, because the way they did trailers back in 2010 was a lot different than the way they do trailers now. So yeah, let's see what this is going to look like. ABC Family. Oh, okay, sorry. It said ABC Family instead of Freeform. That actually like really warms my heart, because ABC Family is totally not a thing anymore because it got replaced by Freeform. Yo, ABC Family actually had like killer shows like Secret Life of the American Teenager, Pretty Little Liars, 10 Things I Hate About You, Melissa and Joey. They had such a good lineup. Like, I'm so glad that they were the ones who were in charge of Pretty Little Liars, because I feel like the CW would have messed the show up even more than ABC Family did, which ABC Family totally did not. Freeform messed the show up, but yeah, we'll talk about that later.
June 8th.
Friends share secrets. That's what keeps us close.
A new ABC Family original series.
Allie? She's gone. I think I heard her scream.
Oh, stop. Yo, that is such a throwback. Like a One Republic song, like that Secrets by One Republic. That song was everywhere. And I knew about One Republic because I religiously watched Gossip Girl. And yeah, there were One Republic songs sprinkled throughout, like the first 2 seasons of Gossip Girl. Like those mother effers were popping back in the day. And the fact that they used a song named Secrets for Pretty Little Liars is just hilarious. This actually, so far, like what I've seen, does not capture the vibe of the show at all. It's so like YTV, like it's so pop. But yeah, it doesn't capture the darkness of the show, but I get they're targeting a specific audience, and that audience is definitely listening to One Republic, so like I get what they were going for. This is so quaint. I love it.
She's gone, but she's everywhere.
A voice from the past.
If you don't tell her...
Not me getting a copyright claim because One Republic Secrets is playing. I'm just going to pause it a little bit here and there because I honestly do not want to get flagged by their team. I'm already beefing with Universal. Like, the last thing that I need is to be beefing with One Republic. Like, that would actually be tragic because I used to listen to this band quite a bit back in the day, and I have a lot of respect for them. So, y'all, if you're watching this, please do not flag my video. Please! Okay.
Revealed secrets of the present.
Somebody left a note in my locker. From A? It's Allison. She's playing with us. What's going on? They found Allison's body.
Tell me what.
Yo, this would actually have me hooked. I mean, it did have me hooked, but like just based on this promo alone, I'd be like, oh my god, wait, there's a dead girl who went missing, but they think it's that dead girl texting them, and then within that same promo, we find out, because this was like a big turning point in the pilot, we find out that Allison is dead, but this, like, they're fully letting the audience know in their first promo that that is not Allison that they're dealing with. So like that's insane to me that they would even reveal something like that early before anybody has even seen the show. But like I guess that's I don't know how like pilot promos work. I never really watch pilot promos, but like that's actually insane.
But you want to keep
Emily and I aren't the only ones who got messages from A, are we?
never trust a pretty girl with
Yo, this guy in the background just being like, never trust a pretty girl. Like, dude, rent is due, man's like, yo, he's actually killing it.
And I know everything.
Ooh.
A.
from producers of The Vampire Diaries.
Ooh, they in
the
trouble.
world premiere.
Wait, from the producer of The Vampire Diaries, when did that happen? That's nuts. Yo, what producer from The Vampire Diaries is like getting a double paycheck? Like, they're definitely getting royalties from The Vampire Diaries and they're getting it from Pretty Little Liars, but I guess it's because they're both owned by the WB, so like that makes sense. That's just the whole pilot, though, low-key. They basically just condensed the pilot into 1 minute, which is insane because so many people watched the first episode. But what I'm guessing is a lot of people didn't watch this promo. I 100% did not watch this promo. So, yeah, that's crazy. But that was so good. It was so, like, honestly, it's such a quaint trailer. Like, this trailer itself, like, the show is already a time capsule of, like, you know, 2010s and what life and technology were like during that era. This trailer really captures how marketing and advertising, like, shows on smaller networks worked. Like, yeah, that's just adorable. That's an adorable trailer. Like, they got Secrets by One Republic playing. I feel so seen right now because, I don't know, like, a lot of people didn't have my same taste in music growing up, but I guess it's because they weren't watching TV shows. Like, a lot of my music taste does come from TV shows, and they'll use, like, the most popular song at that time that lyrically fits their show. I think one of the new things that I definitely learned in this is that the producer of The Vampire Diaries was involved. I need to know who that person is. Yeah, and if they're looking to adopt, because I can smell their paycheck from here. Like, literally I can smell it through time. So that is wild. That is absolutely wild. I think it's a good trailer. I think I understand why so many people were hooked, and it's not just because they knew about the books. But yeah, there you go. That is me reacting to Pretty Little Liars trailer. I think they did such a fantastic job with this. I like whatever the hell this is. Like, they have this at the end of all of the promos. Oh, it's because it's Spencer's barn. Yo, they were on it with, like, the visual cues and, like, the subtext with all the visual cues. Like, this is where everything went down. I just wish the quality of writing did not go down the drain along with how well things were going with Pretty Little Liars in the early years. But I've never reacted to a trailer before. That's a full lie. I'm actually lying. I reacted to the new Gossip Girl trailer. That show was disgusting. I think those were some of my, like, first videos that I had made on this channel. But the Pretty Little Liars trailer is, like, way better than the Gossip Girl trailer, even though the Gossip Girl trailer had, like, 3,000%, it had, like, a higher budget. And this is the new Gossip Girl, sorry, not the old Gossip Girl. I should just clarify. And for those of you who did not know, yes, there was a new Gossip Girl. Actual garbage. Like, we don't need to talk about it. I think I've even, like, removed those videos from my channel because, yeah, that show was just not it, for so many reasons. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little blast from the past. Hit that subscribe button for more, literally the most random, obscure media content that you could possibly think about. You will most likely find it on this channel. I'm more than happy to live in, like, the 2010s and, like, the 1990s and the 2000s. Like, honestly, it's just safer there. Like, I feel like the world has lost its mind. But, like, shows were just better, and shows were actually, like, 22 episodes to 24 episodes back then. I don't know what the fudge happened between then and now, but, like, yeah, I miss waiting every week to find out who A was. I think the writers forgot, like, after the 5th season, they were like, what is happening? Like, some of the A's made sense, but, like, y'all, people who've been watching the show, y'all know what they did to Pretty Little Liars. This video, like, if you enjoy Pretty Little Liars and you want more Pretty Little Liars content, or just, like, content like this in general, check out some of my video essays, my unboxings. But yeah, I'm just trying to diversify the channel a little bit, just because I have a lot of things to say. Yeah, I'll chat with y'all later. Have a good one. Bye!